Hey everybody, Dylan Distraction here, coming to you live from Batlantic Studios. Thought I'd do a quick back to the drawing board, talk about comic book, show you on my drawing table, and draw Grendel. That's right, Matt Wagner's Grendel. I had said that I didn't have any examples in a previous YouTube video, but I have an example right here. Grendel Omnibus, Volume 1, Hunter Rose. Drawing classic Hunter Rose. There's some incredible talent in here. I have a hardcover of this too, the what is this one called? The Devil something? Devil Beyond the Devil? Behold the Devil, which is bonkers good. This one's great too. There's just so many good ones in here. It is a little overwhelming when you see all the incredibly talented people that have drawn Grendel, because you're like, oh man, I don't know if I can come up with a version that's as compelling or as interesting. But really, I think with Grendel, there's been so many artists that have worked on it now that whatever your take is a cool take, right? So whatever your design or look of Grendel is, it really is one of those incredible characters that however you draw him in whatever form, fashion, it'll look distinctive as your own, because unlike Mickey Mouse or Bart Simpson, there's no one right way to draw him. You can draw him in any variety of ways. So I'm going to draw this traditional pen and ink, and definitely influenced by Matt Wagner's art. I love his work, loved his work forever. I thought Grendel was such a cool looking character, and such a visual treat. Just how simple and yet interesting visually the look of the character is, and not a very complex silhouette either. I mean, you know, if you think about like Batman with the cape and the cowl, you know, a really interesting visual silhouette. Spider-Man and Grendel, I think, are more similar in the sense that the tassels, the staff, but other than that, I mean, it's just kind of pajamas. But you know, if you've seen, obviously the mask is what sells it visually, and you could put that mask on a suit as he's done, or a dress coat, which is another cool look. Also, looking at some David Finch artwork, just to kind of think about folds and clothing and rendering, because Dave Finch just such the king of rendering. And I thought it'd be a cool kind of mashup of, instead of doing a real stripped down, because I love Dave Finch's right, this book's awesome. Just the way he does rendering and clothing, just so neat looking, right? So I'm going to try to think of those things, not, you know, look at them one for one, but just to kind of get a feel for how that clothing looks really 50-50. And what I mean by 50-50 is, if he thinks of his characters as a cylinder, he's going to light half of it black and half of it white. He's going to 50-50 the object, as opposed to Matt Wagner, who would not render out like that, right? So Matt Wagner's rendering is more of a black with a rim light. So it's just a different way of looking at textures and shapes and rendering, right? So, and also Matt Wagner doesn't render out with a lot of hatching lines. This is a good example of it here, right? So he's just using this very deep shadow line, right? Deep shadow line, so it's a highlight, black. No rim light on this version. This is Matt Wagner's Trinity, which is another incredible book I'm a huge fan of. But not a lot of rendering, right? He's not defining every muscle, right? It's not going in and pulling out every little sinew, as opposed to David Finch, who is really looking to really render the crap out of everything, which is, I love both looks. I love both. And if I could ever try to achieve you know, a combination or a hybrid of all the influences I have, you know, I want to try to pull from everything, really be inspired by everything, and just kind of try to find my own visual voice. That's, you know, what I would hope to do. I want it to be kind of cartoony, so I always think of not being a slave to reference. That's how I find that I'm able to kind of keep my work looser and not be cartoony is by not being overly attached to shooting reference. This is another good book too. Let's show this one too. I pulled this one out. Ooh, The Art of Matt Wagner's Grendel. This is another awesome book showing just how many incredible creators have worked on Grendel over the years. Some of them I like more than others. You know, I'm definitely partial to Matt Wagner's stuff. Tim Sale's stuff was a cool look. And even Matt Wagner's stuff has changed so much. I remember this book, Batman Grendel, when I was a kid. It just blew my mind how he was able to render all these such beautifully intricate backgrounds. And of course, Tim Sale, rest in peace, phenomenal artist. Yeah, just really, really incredible talent. That's cool. I can see the pencils with the blue line. I love that stuff. They should do an artist edition for Grendel. I'd buy it. Matt Wagner, Grendel's artist edition. Make it happen. Mr. Wagner and Dark Horse, please. Call the folks at IDW. Or just do it through Dark Horse. You know, you have the scans of the high-res black and white art before your son Brennan colors it. So just scan that black and white art and print it CMYK, and we will have a Matt Wagner's Grendel, because there's a new Grendel series coming out. I just saw Matt Wagner posted about it. So man, if he did an artist edition of a Grendel book, woohoo! I would love to look at that. I want that in my eyes. I want that in my eye holes. Just artist edition all day. So if it happens now, everybody's got to give me credit because I requested it. I don't hear a lot of other people requesting it, but now that I have, everybody's going to want it. So definitely artist edition. I love artist editions and artisan editions, the smaller ones that AW does too. I love those too. So that'd be cool. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a great day. It's a rainy day here in sunny southern Maine. Definitely a good day to sit and draw. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting and a drawing. Maybe watch some football later. It's a little odd with drawing Grendel because he doesn't have a lot of defined musculature, you know, and I'm used to like going in and being like, that's where the bicep is and that's where the tricep is. But with this, it's like, nope, just kind of pajamas. It's like, okay. In some ways, it's liberating. In some ways, it's very daunting. All right, let's put in this staff. So yeah, DylanDistraction.com. That's my YouTube channel. BatlanticStore.com. That's my online store if you'd like to buy some stuff from me. And what else? Well, along there, that line. MakeComicsCool.com. That's my Patreon if you want to support my Patreon. And yeah, Christmas is coming. So if you have any requests, if you would love to get a commission from me, let me know. I'd be happy to do Christmas commissions. If there's something you want me to draw for you, let me know. Give me enough of a heads up so I can get it done. And I'd love to make more art for you. So let me know. There, that looks cool. We'll go with that. Something like that. And then I'll do a little zoopy-doo right there. All right, so now what I would do is I'd go with my brush and just black everything out. Oh, I didn't do his tassels. I didn't do his tassels. And I really penciled this rather loosely, knowing I'd come in and really render that crap out of it. So, and with the Posca whiteout paint pens that I have, it can be pretty vague with the pencils and kind of draw with the inks, because I know that I'll be able to erase pretty well. I don't mean erase. I mean, I'll be able to edit and render with the pen, because I can always white it out. All right, that's a holding line. That looks like a holding line to me. Hold that line. All right, now I'm gonna go with this one and this one and this one. So I don't even know what these are. Zebra pen. Gosh darn it. Tombow She tip pen. I got 2 different types of that one. Tombow. Rock those 2, maybe that one. They're all slightly different. They all got good ink though. And then this one, yeah, something in there. All right, let's see what we got here. It's just, so light source from the top, I'm at 50-50 everything. Dark side, light side. And really just render the crap out of it. See what it looks like. You're gonna follow in this journey along with me. You'll notice in my pencils, I did not indicate a light source. I did not indicate shadows or shading or rendering or nothing. I indicated cylinders, right? So I indicated some cylinder shapes, and that's about it. And I just kind of want to go in and not be too precious with it and just have some fun. And this mask area will be rim lit, but the rest of it will be 50-50. Because I think it'll look cool, and if it don't look cool, I still had fun drawing it. So yeah, I hope everyone had a great October. They're going to have a great November, wherever you are. I hope you're having a great day, year, life. Please let me know in the comments what you think I should draw next. And if you want a commission from me or a character, one of my characters or another character, let me know. Happy to do it. And batlanticstore.com is where you can get my new Ink It Up 2022 Sketchbook Edition. I think they look great. There's a bunch of drawings I did during October. So definitely go grab a Ink It Up 2022 Sketchbook Edition. Available right now, batlanticstore.com. It's my best work yet. And I'm working on some new stuff too. I don't want to show yet, but everybody that goes to makecomicscool.com, my Patreon, I'll be showing it there first. And I think it's going to be fun. Definitely similar to the stuff I do, but different. You know, like different but similar. Always looking for that next fun thing to do. So yeah, here I'm just kind of relying on how I have to wait that out. The pencil slipped. That looks dumb, but I'll fix it. It's hard to talk and draw at the same time sometimes. You think I'd be good at it at this point? I've done about 1 million videos where I talk and draw. You think I'd be good at it? Story of my life. You think I'd be good at it at this point? That's my motto for everything. You think I'd be good at it at this point? Good enough. Not good, but it's good enough. All right, well, that's where I'm going to cut this video. Thank you so much for watching. DylanDistraction.com, my YouTube, batlanticstore.com, my store, DylanAndrewsArt.com is my website. Make Comic Cool with my Patreon. I'm going to keep inking this, and DylanDistraction.com for more videos and entertainment. If this is entertaining. Okay, bye.